here today to share with you guys who my personal hero is. And I hope that you enjoy my speech and that it inspires you to think about who your own personal hero is in your life. This was a really tough question for me because I didn't know who to talk about. I didn't know whether to talk about one of my parents, one of my brothers, or maybe just another mentor I've had throughout my life. But I finally decided on my dad. Ever since I can remember, my dad has been someone I knew I could look up to. He has so many qualities that I hope to one day have to be able to use to positively influence others, just like he's done for me. Last year, my dad fully ruptured his Achilles tendon while playing basketball with some family and friends. And throughout the past year, he's managed to keep up a positive attitude, which inspired me to do the same thing. It was really hard for me to see my dad injured and to not be able to do the things I knew he enjoyed and wanted to do. But it meant a whole lot to me that he kept up this positive attitude and worked just as hard for me and my family. Something that I will always be proud of my dad for is when he won second place in the college level Virginia dunking contest. Nobody expected my dad to do what he did that day, and he didn't plan on doing it either. But one guy talked so much trash to my dad that he set him down in a chair about 3 feet from the goal and proceeded to dunk over top of him as his opening dunk for the contest. That story never ceases to amaze me. Something that I look up to my dad for is how to be a good sport yet still be extremely competitive. My dad has always been extremely competitive. It doesn't even have to be a sport or a game. And somehow, even though I'm the only girl in my family, I ended up with this competitiveness. I hope to never lose it, but to be able to control it and use it in a good way, like I've seen my dad do so many times. Something that I admire about my dad is how he is so patient and is very good at controlling his temper. As my dad, he's the best I ever could have asked for, and he's always taught me throughout the years with patience, rarely losing his temper. When I was younger, I had a lot of issues with math, and honestly, math and I still aren't pals. But my dad has always been there and continues to be there for me to try and help me learn so that I can understand and succeed. Now that I'm in high school and preparing for my next phase in life, it means a whole lot to me to have my dad who always pushes me to be and do my best. My dad's commitment to me and my family is something that inspires me and encourages me every day. Having a loving, patient, competitive, and encouraging person in my life, especially as my daddy, has impacted me positively in more ways than I ever could express. I'm so thankful for my dad and all that he does in my life. I love you, Dad. I thank you guys so much for letting me share with you today, and I hope that you've enjoyed my speech, and that as I've talked about who my personal hero is, that it has encouraged you to find that person in your life. And I'd encourage you to take that knowledge out and share it with that person, because it can mean a whole lot to them and help them through situations in their own life.